A fatal fire that claimed the life of a young mother and her 2-year-old daughter happened 10 years ago today. But for the family, of course, it feels like just yesterday.
That's right. Well, News 10's Sarah Lehman sat down with them to talk about that day. She has more on how they're remembering their legacy.
10 years ago, the Terre Haute Fire Department called it one of the worst home fires in recent Terre Haute history. It was a fire that claimed the life of 23-year-old Kayla Lewis and her 2-year-old daughter, Gabrielle Cunningham. Now, 10 years later, the family is working to make sure this tragedy doesn't happen to anyone else.
Okay, it's really hard. It's been building up all week.
March 5th is a date that will forever be marked in the mind of Valerie McCullough and her family.
It's 10 years that we lost Kayla and Gabby.
Kayla, just 23 at the time, and her 2-year-old daughter, Gabby, died in a tragic house fire in Terre Haute. McCullough says days later they were told the house they were renting didn't have working smoke detectors, and they might still be alive if it did.
You don't know what would have been, could have been, should have been.
Since then, McCullough, along with the Terre Haute Fire Department, has been advocating to make sure you have working smoke detectors in your home.
Because if we can learn anything from Kayla and Gabby, you know, let's check them smoke detectors. You might save a life or your very own.
And so the Protect the Precious program was born. It's a non-for-profit helping folks in the community get smoke detectors installed and batteries checked. McCullough says it's a small thing that could make a huge difference.
That way Kayla and Gabby didn't lose their lives in vain. If we can save somebody else, it's all, you know, I hate to say worth it, but learn from what we've been through. You don't want to go out to Highland Lawn and see your loved ones. And that's where I have to go see them.
Friends and family have planned a balloon release to remember Kayla and Gabby. That's happening Friday night at 6:30 where the house fire happened. And if you or someone you know is in need of a smoke detector, we've linked you to how you can get one from the Protect the Precious program. That's over on our website, WTHI-TV.com. Back to you.